know that Amistad and Yuno were actually going to become the Wizard King, but Mississippi about the same day ruined everything? We all know that after the Spade Kingdom arc, when Amistad learned to use Union Mode, both Yuno and Amistad became the strongest, and there was no one stronger than them in the Silver Kingdom. Although fans believe that even though they are strong, they can't become Wizard King because they're just kids. People like Liliana and Yami are a better fit for the time being. But what if they told you that all the other captains wanted Asta or Yuno to become the Wizard King? We were about to see a fight between Asta and Yuno.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So off we go then. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
And this is Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of it? Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Look at the and Romario! It's run loose. Who's shot? Surely! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Engages and forces him off the ball. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Xabi Alonso. Van Dijk. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Iniesta. Great vision. Valverde. Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde, looking for options for movement. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Camavinga. Robertson. And this is Ronaldo. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, this could be a chance. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall.
Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Goes looking wide. And here's Iniesta.
Iniesta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Robertson. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Iniesta. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Valverde. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And it's Zanetti. And here's Iniesta. He's on it. Shot a goal! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's found a way past. Zanetti. And here's Iniesta. He's being urged to shoot. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Played out to the right. And this is Romario. Romario! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Robertson. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Se ruega a su abuelo que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14. El dorsal
And that's
5.
the second half started.
Serán sustituidos por...
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
El dorsal 21.
Chouameni. Now it's Messi. And it's Valverde. Can he get it through? Messi. Messi is having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Zanetti. Mateus. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Romario. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Xavi Alonso. Oh, easy pickings there. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And it's Camavinga. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! There it is! Into the lead once more. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously...
And Romario! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Robertson. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a good spell of possession, this. Shot could be on. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Looking to play him in. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Madrid finding their passes. He is through here. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Iniesta. Iniesta takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Romario.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Iniesta. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because...
Mateus! Oh, crossbar! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Iniesta with a real chance here. So the perfect chance to get one back.
Neymar. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 27, Oval Brutus. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Mbappe. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely aimed pass. Kukçu. And Iniesta. Šeško. Mbappe is onto this. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a look and place it forward. And it's Iniesta. Zanetti. Zanetti going full tilt down the left. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Iniesta cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, goes for a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Habrá 3 minutos de
And
descuento.
that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the... And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but...
There's a quick free kick. Out to the left it goes. Can he get onto this?
Pretty robust defending.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's decided to go for it. And it's Bellingham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Modric. Kimmich. That's a shade optimistic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Valverde.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Camavinga. Van Basten.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get on the end of this? Drives it in. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To get them off and running. Oh, he's hit the bar! That is quite remarkable.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Valverde providing an outlet on that flank. Gets his head on it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And they can counter here. Can he get it through? Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Camavinga. Some really good ball movement. Kimmich makes the interception. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shot could be on. It's a good-looking delivery.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Chouameni picks it up from the goal kick. Koundé. Looking to play him in. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chance here to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Now it's Romario. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, this is a great position. Deftly away. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. It's a good spell of possession, this. Koundé. And it's Bellingham. Now Modric. No way through. Madrid finding their passes. Messi. And Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Picked out brilliantly. Closing in on goal. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Messi! Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Camavinga! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Hernandez. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Mbappe gets into some space. And he's gone looking for safety. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed. Big chance! And it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed.
Messi! Corner number 2 then. Camavinga! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi, and there's his chance to lead the counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham, and that's gone loose. He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. It's Modric! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Modric. No, again there's no way through. So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Camavinga. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Messi. Stood up well to him there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Kimmich. Koundé. And here's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
"75 minutes played. Hernandez. Oh, delightful ball. Keeper's dealt with that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! And that has been clubbed away. And here's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. Knocks it into space. He's got away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very...
Climbs up big! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Looking for the run.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desperate defending required here. Cleared without hesitation. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh, bang on target. Corner number 3 coming up. And the keeper beats it away. It's run loose here. Now, can they get him away? Chouameni. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Great vision. Kimmich. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. So what do you take away from it? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaire-Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French.
Up he goes! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Lovely pass, but Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Palmer! No, not the best of headers. Madrid finding their passes. And here's Messi. Ruben Diaz gets over and intercepts. Quality ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Messi. Serginho. Zaire-Emery.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Robertson. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Alexander-Arnold did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. That has been cut short. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Romario. Chouameni. And it's Robertson. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Good ball, good take. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal.
Could move up a gear here.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Romario. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely shaped ball. It's a goal kick.
That could spell trouble.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Messi. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Serginho. Serginho has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Robertson. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Messi. Palmer. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played back. And this is Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Serginho threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Messi. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Palmer. Van Dijk cuts it out.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Aims beyond the defence. Serginho. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And Zaire Emery.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Chouameni, Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And here's Romario. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Robertson. Played into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. De Ligt. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. Rodri. Oh, no joy this time.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Messi. Guardiola. Alexander-Arnold. That's gone for a throw-in.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
That has ended up in no man's land. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi has created one goal already. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Knocks it out wide, back into the middle. That's very neat. Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Cleared without complication. Can he get on the end of this? Messi's cross. De Ligt can get it clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Garcia gets a foot in here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Azar. Played out wide. And it's Tchouaméni. Shifted it to the flank. Zaire Emery. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that looks... Šeško!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a throw-in. And he was alert to it. Goes long and straight. This might spell danger. Oh, smashing header! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Haaland. Oh, important interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So what can they make of this? That's been slipped through, and it's made its way to him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Haaland. Spread it left. That is lovely. Serginho's cross. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out... Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try. Mbappe. Šeško. Madrid finding their passes. On the through ball. Tries a shot! incredible! And that has raised the roof!
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Boss, and we're done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Mateus Cunha will be scheming up here, Peter.
Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's on it, can he get away? Tchouameni and Guardiol. Tchouameni, and it's Camavinga. And this is Romario. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bruno Fernandes. Doué. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Diogo Dalot. Oh, that's well spotted. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has found him in acres of space. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's having a go. Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Robertson. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Madrid still without a single shot on target. And this is Romario. Mateus Cunha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Donnarumma is there to clear. Maguire gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Guardiol. Camavinga. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he welcomes it in, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it's a mighty effort! Crossed in once more.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Alexander-Arnold. Over to the left. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He is through here. He could be in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koulibaly. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. He's found a way past. And that is a little undercooked. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Romario. Koulibaly cuts out the pass. And that interception, and it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Que permanecerá abierta entre semana en horario de oficina.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Robertson. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He had a chance to offload that left, so...
He's given it away! Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, super find. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Now it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Referee has just said play on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's having a shot! It's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Iraq have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more...
And the shot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Iraq are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vardiol knocks it into space. Matías Cunha. Now that looks a decent ball, and it's been played through. Just the goal kick. Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Iraq find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Romario. Camavinga. Oh, it's come loose. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Camavinga. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is lovely. Now it's Camavinga. Camavinga!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold. That's a good run down the left. Can he latch on to this? Out for a throw.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 23, Cristiano Ronaldo, el dorsal 20, el
There's the
dorsal
crossfield
8.
ball.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 2, el dorsal
Diogo
19,
Dallo puts a cross in.
el dorsal 21,
Cross is blocked,
el
and that's a
dorsal
corner.
30, el dorsal 17. Cambio de
And we have
jugadores.
our very first corner. Guardiola with the clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pinches it off him. Azar. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners in this.
Can he finish? Mbappe finds himself offside. Garcia. Guardiola. Casemiro promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Azar. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's fabulous.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the number on the board is 3. Chouameni.
Iraq couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Guardiola. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
He is through here. There's the crossfield ball. And it's Hazard. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Milan with the corner, they're first. He's got tall. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Dembele. Pirlo. Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. Ball's gone out of play. Pass somewhat off target. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Now it's Romario. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Shoots! Off the post. Just off target.
Hazard just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
It's not gone well. Serginho hurtling down that right flank. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Muscular approach does pay off here. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Koulibaly. Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Guardiola. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Van Dijk. He's through here. That is a brilliant interception. And they've got rid. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's really well cleared. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alexander-Arnold. He's come in hard. Valverde. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He can get that clear. Pirlo. Koulibaly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Goes looking wide. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Azar. Messi in acres of space out wide. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Azar. Now it's Cristiano. Goes for a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back on the way. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Guardiola attempts a clearance. Messi not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Upamecano calmly anticipates.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Vinicius Junior. Danger averted for now. Valverde. Now it's Romario. Guardiola. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Messi. Valverde. Now it's Romario. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Madrid finding their passes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's a really well-measured ball. He could be in here. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Can he get on the end of this? In with the challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
This is their second corner of the game.
Hazard, el dorsal 20.
And he's managed to get rid.
23. Cristiano Ronaldo.
And now they can spring out of defence.
El dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por...
Now it's Mbappe. That was superb goalkeeping.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
No, that's been intercepted. Messi. It's played through for him.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Garcia.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yildiz. He's away. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. Yildiz finds himself offside.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Milan are making a change now. Kane getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
He might be in here! Plenty to aim at here. Now, oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Yildiz. He has found the way through. And he was alert to it. Ter Stegen gets it clear. Played in deep. Terrific header! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bastoni cuts it out.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just...
Camavinga! He's done very well to get to that.
Camavinga is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van Dijk clears it away, and the shot! Now, can they get him away? It's a good foot in there. This looks promising. And the shot's on here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to stay in the box. His darting movement, he had a great habit of being able to lose a marker. Superb player.
Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. It's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! A finish right from the top draw. There is the breakthrough. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Romario. That's really well manoeuvred. Good pressure, determined, intense.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's picked it up out wide. He gets big! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid have their second corner now. Camavinga! And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Romario. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. He shifted it to the flank. Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Robertson, he's got away. Crosses it in, a header! Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Messi. And here's Romario. And he's had it nicked away. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Camavinga cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates.
Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Van Dijk makes the interception. Drogba. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Robertson. Played out wide. Cleared away. And Romario! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Camavinga! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Camavinga. And this is Bebeto. Now it's Azar. He's picked his way through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. There's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And this is Drogba. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Romario. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, cracking ball. He's being urged to shoot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, that's a key interception. Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Chouameni. Camavinga.
The attendance for this match was
It's Bebeto.
97,559.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Messi. Now it's Romario. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked out the run. And this is Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, good take in a good area. And that is expertly dealt with. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Looking to play him in. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well read, nice interception. Azar. Bebeto.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Bebeto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Here comes the corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field is number 19, Musiala.
Madrid get their fourth corner. Real chance! That's a half-decent try.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mbappe! Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Mbappe! Garcia, and it's made its way to him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Sheshko, and it's Garcia. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Koulibaly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chouameni. That's been cut out, well played.
2 added minutes has been
Sheshko
indicated.
bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the through ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. So the ground throws open its gates and embraces all
Hello,
comers,
everybody, and
despite
welcome to
less
today's
than
match.
perfect conditions. A warm welcome to all of you on what is, in fact, a very, very cold night, and snow here will play its part in the match. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time...
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. This to go one up. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Bebeto. Hazard. And the pass is intercepted. And Bebeto! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back in. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good alertness. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hazard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Is there any support? He might not need it. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Bebeto looking to add to his goal. Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well timed, excellent interception. Chouameni. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Back into the middle, and it's Valverde. This might spell danger. Hazard. Bebeto. And it's Hazard. Tries to pass it through. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's been slipped through. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Hazard. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Hazard. He's picked his way through. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Van Dijk has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Stood up well to him there. Chouameni. And Robertson. Some really good ball movement. Madrid finding their passes. And here's Azar. Hernandez gets good distance on it. And here's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball.
There will be 1 minute
Azar
at a
plays
time.
the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Drogba. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri.
And the action
Coming
is
on the
back on the
field
way.
is number 5.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, what has happened here? Azar. Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Over to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Azar! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! A finish of true class! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but
The attendance
it's
for
fizzled
this
out
match
into
was
nothing.
28,997.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bellingham. And it's Azar. Azar. Bebeto. And Azar. Messi. Valverde pinches it off him. Bebeto. And it's Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. Chouameni.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Chouameni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi, he won't be happy with that one. Pass somewhat off target. Drogba, can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's the keeper's ball.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Bebeto! Bebeto! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball comes... Shot, surely! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Hazard. Number 11, Messi. Coming on the field, number 19, Musiala. Number 3, Eduardo Camavinga.
To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Camavinga. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Dani Olmo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bale. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Bellingham. He's got away. Koulibaly did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shot a goal! And he's following up!
Minutes has been indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Played back in. And it's Camavinga. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi with a real chance here.
Well, this certainly fits the bill.
Messi! It's a loose ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's their first effort on goal.
Listen, we'll have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
That's Valverde. Tries to dink it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Out towards the flank. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Throw in. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk. And it's Hazard. And here's Valverde. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Valverde. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. So it is still 0-0. Kukçu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's in space and looking for options. And he's managed to get free. Messi. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And that has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid gifted a massive chance to open the scoring. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
That's a throw. Looking for options for movement. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Hazard! And it's hit the woodwork, and again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Basten. Played into space. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Corner it is. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Yamal. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's under a lot of pressure there. Valverde. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Messi is standing over this one, looking to widen the gap even. Messi! What a save! Terrific reactions! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Keeper's dealt with that. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rafinha gets into some space. Cross from Rafinha. He's got tall. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now, can they get... Van Basten! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Good read, needed to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Valverde looking tidy in possession here. And here's Hazard. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Beckenbauer. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know...
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he thumps it clear. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Pedri. Kukçu pokes it out wide. Hazard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's made its way to him. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Valverde. And this is Messi. Hazard. Kukçu with the clearance. Madrid needing a change of fortune here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kukçu. Now it's Van Basten.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a goal kick. Messi aims beyond the defence, and that's been intercepted. And it's Pedri. In with the challenge. And this is Van Basten. Chouameni. Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he skips past his man. He's found a way through. Van Basten. Looking to play him in. Now here's the... It's a mighty effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is decent chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to
El
turn to
dorsal
their benches.
19, Hazard.
Barcelona
El
take a
dorsal
2-goal
23,
lead and are looking good for the win.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, there's only
El
one
dorsal
team in it at the
5.
moment, and the question
Será
is,
sustituido
will they be happy to sit on
El
this?
dorsal 30. El dorsal
Well, he certainly
22,
wasn't in the mood to take
el
any
dorsal
risks.
20, el dorsal 13.
Araujo,
Se va a
defending
llevar a
his
cabo un
corner
cambio de
stubbornly,
jugadores.
stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through. Ball swung in, and he gets rid in a hurry. A probing pass, no luck with that dink over the top. Kukçu is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, this looks sharp. Koulibaly promptly onto that, and that is that. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Spread neatly. And the finish! Dani Olmo. For Valverde. Valverde takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's heaved it away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Valverde. And he cuts out the supply. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's lost his man here. Pedri is fouled. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Off the post! Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Un minuto de descuento.
And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. And another try! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them. Madrid are staring into the abyss. Only a win will do here, otherwise they are down. This truly is crunch time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Madrid cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Hazard receives it in a wide position. He's got away. And the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Pass is just off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. McAllister. Now it's Hazard. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's played through for him. And this is from Mario. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. Manchester United finding their passes. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's from Mario. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Tchouaméni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Can he get it through? That looks a cracking ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's from Mario. And that is expertly dealt with. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's from Mario. And it's McAllister. Out to the left it goes. Plays it in. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal.
And he shoots! Oh, it's there! A truly spirited response in the face of peril. This is far from over. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Valverde. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, super find. Thinks about the shot. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's come in hard. He gets big. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Saliba. Tchouaméni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good ball, good take. He slings it in. Oh, he's... And the shot! Chouameni getting this one clear. Alexander-Arnold. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No way through. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Hazard. Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Just eases him off the ball. That was good alertness. Oh, this looks sharp. And that could set him on his way. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Chouameni. And this is from Mario. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, red, nice interception. McAllister. And it's Valverde. And he's picked out the run. They're urging him. Shoots! And he's taking no chances there. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Valverde. Hazard. Saliba cuts it out. Hazard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. He's in a real chance! We've got a goal! What a game this is! Never say die football. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Mbappe. Has a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but...
And the shots! Oh, it's gone in! Defiance in the face of desperation. They have found the strength to keep going.
Now that's just down to great character, Peter. It's so tempting to become disheartened having been pegged back once, but to do it all over again, that's fantastic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Marquinhos. And here's Mbappe.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's run loose here. Yildiz finds himself offside. Oh, easy pickings there. And the pass is intercepted. Traumeri looking for the run. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Madrid striving to prolong their stay at this level, and they are just about doing it for now.
Yeah, a massive result if they can pull this off for so many reasons. I just hope the nerves won't be the spoiler.
He right there! That's another chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga. Out towards the flank.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's made its way to him. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. Great chance! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Madrid get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating space. Law
Gets through on his own. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To open the scoring. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Rashford. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chouameni. And it's Valverde. Robertson. For Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found Romario! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Excellent challenge there. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's free, he has got space. It's Rashford! And he nearly went all the way.
Rashford just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Valverde. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Stojkovic. Can he get it through? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. There's a searching pass. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nicely weighted ball. Nice control. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Figo. He can run onto that, and he's put... There's the shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Has a shot!
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshaled.
Romario! Romario! Wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes.
It's Rashford! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ronaldo gets into a good position. And this is Romario. Messi. Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's got away.
Oh, great feat, that.
Robertson in towards the back stick. Defending of the desperate variety. Robertson with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength.
Chance for a shot! He scored!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass is just off target. He's shifting through. Shoots! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Rashford.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Tonali.
Oh, good ball!
Plenty to it. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Romario.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Out towards the flank. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment.
Big chance! What a chance, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lowe is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
It's their
20,
second corner of the game.
Rashford. Number 8, Stojkovic. Number 11, Figo. Coming on the field, number 25.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Number 14, Pogba. Number 19,
Now it's
Bruno
Romario.
Fernandes.
And he cuts out the supply.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's on his way! Valverde. Now that pass has been well intercepted. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Valverde. Chouameni. And it's Van Dijk. Messi. For Valverde. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Romario. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Koulibaly has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's very neat. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Messi having a look. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Good chance here! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Valverde brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pogba. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Romario. Baresi. Ruben Neves, looking understandably energised after his goal. Hazard. Robertson. Great ball, and Cristiano Ronaldo! In he goes again. It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's tough.
Can he finish? It's in! So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Little pass back. Pogba. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a shot! Pogba. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Robertson. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. He's beaten the last man. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. That's been slipped through. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Goes for a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Camavinga certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Vardiol has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Yamal. He's on it. Can he get away? Yamal. Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 5 minutes.
And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. Osimhen. 5 minutes to add. That has not gone well. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Madrid are now down to 8 following the sending off. Tonali. And it's Robertson. Not the most convincing of passes. Bruno Fernandes. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, this is a great position. Takes a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Now it's Oyarzabal. That looks a cracking ball. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Out towards the flank. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's had it taken off him. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. First quarter of an hour gone. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Romario. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's there to get it away.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Rodri. Oh, that's fabulous. Picked out brilliantly. Alexander-Arnold wrestles him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk. Neymar. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Romario. And it's Neymar. Oyarzabal. There they go, hunting in packs. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Tries to pass it through. Oyarzabal! That is brilliant from Mikel Oyarzabal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He can get that clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's well spotted. Robertson has a look and plays it forward. He's picked his way through. And this is Romario. Neymar. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Neymar. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Mateus, ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oyarzabal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he stop? Oh, what has happened here? And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, red, nice interception. Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rice. Paris Saint-Germain were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah.
Tries a shot! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rodri.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He has found the way through. It's Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's made its way to him. Azar. Valverde. Has a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal powering forward here. Oyarzabal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Now, can they get him away? Hazard. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Oh, good ball! Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Rodri, that is good alertness. Madrid finding their passes. And he's managed to get free. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hazard couldn't squeeze it through. Mateus. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Akanji cuts it out. Akanji kept aware. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Mateus is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Attention, changement.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A case now of complete control. Oh, he's bustling through, goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's played into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Mbappe. And the finish! It's in! And there is his 30th goal. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Can he get it through? Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Danny Olmo shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, he should have done better and he knows it. Gets a good foot in there. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
Can he finish? There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Van Dijk with the clearance, and he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Robertson. And that's put paid to a promising move. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! He's got away with one there. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Threads one in. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's picked his way through. Played into the middle.
That's good defensive concentration.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is Batistuta, and the through ball. That is a brilliant interception. Chouameni, Messi, Valverde, now it's Romario. And this is Messi, he's found the way through. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Hazard. Xabi Alonso calmly anticipates. Hazard. And it's Olmo. Serginho drives forward on the overlap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Alexander-Arnold. Hit into the middle. Messi. For Valverde. Dani Olmo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Dani Olmo. Now it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball! Scholes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Romario. And it's Hazard. And here's Romario.
Such good technique.
And he's searching through. Takes a shot! He's scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So, we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So, we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hazard. Driving on and making good progress. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Out towards the flank.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And it's Serginho. Serginho stood his ground strongly. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Koulibaly gets over and intercepts. And this is Scholes. He's through and all alone. Tries a shot. No mistake. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And Messi! In for the pieces! He's scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tchouaméni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well timed, excellent interception. Dani Olmo. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played. Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival, Robertson. Now it's Hazard.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, what a chance! He has done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's been played through. Can he get on the end of this? Just the keeper's a bit... Romario! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He rises! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. This is Messi. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Hazard. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Great defending, strong and determined. And he thumps it clear. Azar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that will be the final act. Madrid.